Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good thing to say? I doubt it will stand up to something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt. I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Good afternoon, people of the internet. Hello. Why not give yourselves a round of applause? Do it. Yes. And for my African American viewers, a chirp for you. That's right. We welcome everybody here. Oh, that was the wrong button. Night Owl. Hello, Night Owl. Hello, Spectral. John D. You're new. Welcome. Extremebert. Hello. Koopy Kluken. El Aso Wipo. That's cute. From J. Fromus. And Carrie. Of course, Carrie. Carrie is the lone female in the chat. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot this was an Ask Me Anything. I'm like, what's with all the questions? We will get to your questions. We will. I'm waiting for them to accumulate, actually. But first, are you subscribed to the channel? Have you liked the channel? Before we can proceed, you must do those two things. Okay. I have a bunch of I have a posted on my desktop of, I don't know if you guys deal with this sometimes, but annoying recurring charges on your credit card. You're like, what is this? You're like, when did I pay for this stupid app? Or stamps.com. What even is that? I'm not even getting stamps every month. What am I paying stamps.com for? Anyway, that's what I'm currently dealing with. It feels like such a huge accomplishment when you can finally cancel one of these things. It's because they make it so hard. They suck you in and they don't want you to go. Anyway, subscribe, all that good stuff. Today is Thursday already. Wow, Saturday. That's 2 days from today. The one and only Cecil. You know him, you love him from the Jack Show, which is later tonight. Cecil will be here, plus my very good friend Matt Mead will be doing an in-studio nightmare. So tune in Saturday at 9 p.m. And also Monday, we will be having a very funny friend of mine, comedian, and all around just a goat of life. Chris Vaccarelli. He is he's a Westchester comic. He's got a really interesting, but he's also a real person. He's not just one of these people that's just a comedian. So we'll talk to him. I haven't seen him in a minute, so that'll be very exciting. That's going to be Monday, and we're working on a few other things. We are. Okay, so we are going to do some unboxing or mailbag. Do you guys prefer mailbag or unboxing? How are you doing, Chrissy? Hi, Matthew TV. I am doing okay. I think I'm going to have to make some springtime resolutions. I don't like to do a New Year's resolution. Makes me feel very pressured. So I like to do fall and springtime resolutions where I'm just you know what? Let's do make some healthier habits. I'm going to just try to I can't decide if I want to just stop snacking or just snack healthier or what. Or if I want to go back to intermittent fasting or if I want to go back to keto. I got to shake something up with my diet. Thank you. And I'm sorry to let you guys know I ended my streak. I had to wash my hair. I washed my hair last night. I ended my, what was it, 13-day streak of not washing my hair. So I know I'm kind of sad about that. It was like either wash it or I have to have dreadlocks. It was getting to a point where, like, you know, your skull is just caked with dry shampoo, and then you take your hair out of a ponytail and it hurts. There's only like 2 girls probably watching this who even know what I'm talking about. But like when your hair is up for a while and then you take it down and you're like, it hurts. Anyway, and I had to shower because the baby threw a lot of dirt on me today. We were playing out in the backyard. He was gifted for his birthday, like, very adorable mini garden tools, like a mini hoe. The jokes write themselves. Shovels, like a little rake and stuff. And then he's scooping dirt. And I'm like, yay, good. And he scoops the dirt and then he just dumps it on me like 20 times. Fun. It's fun. It's I'm a boy mom. I'm used to these things. Anyway, so we finally went to the P.O. box, and by we, I mean Frank. And I'm like, go, husband, fetch me my things at the P.O. box. So he did, and I got a lovely card. Shout out to the Gons for this lovely Easter card. This is so great. I said an Easter prayer for you and asked that you be blessed with every happy sign of spring and all of heaven's best. And he put cash in the card. Who's better than Gons? Nobody. Thank you, Gons. I will put this in my bra like this. Happy Easter and confirmation and first communion. Thank you. Let your light shine before others. Matthew 5:16. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Thank you. This might be the only. No, this is the second confirmation card. Dear Chrissie and Asian Chrissie. Gons, by the way, is the person responsible for these glasses, okay? I would not have these glasses. I would not be the person I am. There would be no Asian Chrissie Mayr without the Gons. He sent me these. Anyway, the card says, wow, it's harder to read the card now, but I do feel smarter. I thank the Lord for who you are and what you mean to me and for the way you shine your light for all the world to see. Have a happy Easter. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Gons. I love cards. Keep the cards coming. I'm going to put this back here. Yes. Okay. Also, I pre-opened this box. Very cool. I get so excited when people send me books. Thank you for Michael Malice's White Pill. Wow, it's a thick boy, not just an easy breezy beach read. This is a real booky type book. But I have wanted this book for a long time, so thank you so much. Here's a note. Was gonna send you and the hubby and kid $20 for some ice cream or something, but you don't have Cash App. Sorry for being an ingrate and not sending money sooner. Love, Malice. Love you. Be cool, from James, the billboard truck guy in DC. Thank you, James. This is so sweet. Wow. The White Pill. A tale of good and evil. Everybody could use a white pill. And we love Michael Malice here. Thank you. Thank you. This is not a children's book. This is not to read to the bean. Have you guys ever read Michael Malice's books? I think he has 3 out. There's the one, Dear Leader. I think that's about North Korea. And this one, and I think there's one more. But thank you. Thank you, James. And thank you, Gons, for the cash. I'm going to keep it in my bra, actually, to remind me of a simpler time. Okay. And by the way, I encourage you all, like, you gotta send me stuff. It's so fun. It's so fun to send me stuff. I think gifts is one of my love languages, and I say that without being like a superficial chick. This here is my P.O. box. So if you want to send something for the bean, something for me, like fun toys, fun books to read him. He wears 3T clothing now. If you see like a cool, nerdy outfit or shirt or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing for him. Like, dude, total. And if you don't have any kids in your life and you're like, it's fun to send stuff to kids. Anyway, send it to this hair P.O. box. And we'll open it up for you on stream. How fun, how fun. Okay, let's open. Without further ado, I pre-sliced this box. And this is from Sam. Sam, also known as the gummy guy, also known as the dolly guy, the dolly llama, because he pushed Lila around on a dolly the first time we all met at Anime Matsuri. Anyway, look at this. First of all, look at the thoughtfulness with which this is wrapped. Okay, and the box is a nice size. Like, not just sending it in what I do is I send things in an Amazon box. I do a lot of recycling here. He gets a brand new, never been used. This is what I mean to Sam. He gets a brand new box. He fills it with beautiful, colorful tissue paper. It's almost like I might even be a grandma and like reuse this tissue paper. But look at this. I might even, yeah, you know what? I will save this. Just beautiful layers of tissue paper. What did he get? Look at this. Oh my gosh. And Sam always sends me the best German treats. Look at this. Happy birthday, Bean. Because it's the Bean's birthday. Oh, did he just put this in a treat box? Wow, he's really throwing me for a loop. Cool. Happy birthday, Bean. How funny to put it in this kind of a box. Because it's fun to open. Sam, if you're watching. Wow, what did you get to Bean? The Bean. Whoa, look at all these fun. We mentioned this. Okay, we mentioned this on a prior stream. I didn't think he would do it. You know, these aren't really like easy books to get. It's Bunnicula! Oh my goodness! It's what I also call clavicular. Bunnicula. These are some old ass books, okay? I am very much dating myself. Oh my goodness. Bunnicula, of course. A classic, a must-have. A Rabbit Tale of Mystery by Deborah and James Howe. Ooh, an author couple. Are there pictures in this? Move over, if you guys don't remember or did not have the pleasure of reading Bunnicula in your youth, let me read you a summary. It looked like an ordinary bunny to Harold, but Harold was a dog by profession, so his judgment wasn't reliable. And he was the first to admit. But Chester, Harold's good friend and housemate, sounds gay, was a very well-read cat, and he knew there was something strange about Bunnicula. For one thing, he seemed to have fangs, and the odd markings on his back looked a little like a cape. But when Chester started finding white vegetables drained dry with 2 fang marks in them, he was sure Bunnicula was a vampire bunny. So it was up to Chester, with Harold's help, to alert the members of their household. What is this, a group home? Before another carrot was lost. Because as Chester warned, today vegetables, tomorrow the world. Cool. Are there pictures? Well, not great. This is not a great picture book. You have to be a little bit like older. I'll read this to the Bean. Oh, I absolutely will. Maybe I'll draw my own illustrations. I thought I would see a real like picture of Bunnicula like doing his thing. I guess that's him, the little red-eyed. Wow, how old is this book? Thank you for getting. How did you get these? Where did you get these? There's Bunnicula. These must be old. Tell me the year. Tell me the year. Where was this published? Wow, 1979. Where did you get these from, Sam? Bunnicula. Holiday Inn. I have heard of this one. Holiday Inn. Oh, it's the same gang. Harold and Chester could hardly believe it. The Monroe family was going on vacation without them. Bunnicula! The family rabbit would be boarded with a neighbor. But they, the family's loyal dog and cat, were to stay with strangers at the foreboding Chateau Bow Wow. No sooner had Harold and Chester settled into their bungalows than Louise, a French poodle involved in a messy love triangle, disappeared. Chester believed believed the 6 other guests were capable of anything, even murder. Would you trust a pair of dachshunds? Dachshunds? It's pronounced dachshunds, isn't it? Who howled at the moon and were rumored to be part werewolf? Or crazy Lyle, a cat convinced he was secret again? All Harold and Chester knew was that in spite of themselves, they had entered the crime detection business, and neither foul play nor foul weather would stop them from finding out who done it. How old is this one? Holiday Inn? This is a 6th grade reading level. So I'll barely be able to get through it. 1982. Wow. Oh my God. How funny. Okay, look at that little box. Right here, it says something that I have not seen in a book. It says, if you purchase this book without a cover, you should be aware that this book is stolen property. It was reported as unsold and destroyed to the publisher. Neither the author nor the publisher has received any payment for this stripped book. Isn't that odd? Have you seen that? Have you ever seen that in any book? Have you ever seen this type of message? A stripped book? How bizarre. Not really any pictures in this one either. How cute, though. I love this. And last but not least, the celery stalks at midnight. Is this involving the same gang? 1983. Great year. Where is Bunnicula? That's what Chester the cat, Harold the dog, and Howie the dachshund puppy would like to know. When Chester makes the chilling discovery that Bunnicula the vampire bunny has vanished from his cage in the Monroe household, his head is filled with visions of killer parsnips, bloodthirsty string beans, and homicidal heads of lettuce. Everyone knows that vampire victims become vampires themselves. And the neighborhood gardens reveal the ultimate horror, bloodless zombie vegetables. Determined to save Bunnicula's victims and the unsuspecting Monroes, Chester leads the valiant friends on a wild bunny chase involving a hazardous garbage truck ride, a hair-raising encounter with an irate tomcat, and that's just the beginning. It's no wonder there's over 8 million Bunnicula books in print. I get to share these with the bean. I guess you read these in order. I guess I'm going to read this in order of Bunnicula and then one of these two. Thank you, Sam. Oh my God. How cool. How cool. But that's not all. Oh, and a card for the bean. Happy birthday, Bean. I love a handwritten note. Okay. I hope you don't mind that I'm reading this aloud, Sam. Sorry, this is so tacky. I don't have wrapping paper, ribbons, bows, or even twine. All I had was the fancy box the marzipan you hate came in. I think I still have some. I don't even have stickers. Sad face. These are the first 3 books in the series that I remember. Sorry. And I didn't even know that there were 3. I just remembered this one, the OG. Sorry they're used. No, the used is better. But I wanted the original covers, not the reprint. Hell yeah. Just like the ones we had in the 80s. Thank you, Sam. Only 2 treats this time. 1 sour and 1 coconut. I have to get you coconut. I have to get you your coconut. The box says to try them frozen. It does. Happy birthday to Frankie. Oh, and to you. It's the day Mama Chrissie was born. A new baby, a new you. Love to the family. Gummy guy. Thank you, Sam. You're so sweet. I love the cards. Oh, it's Casali, Cocos and Ananas waves. What the hell? Looks like some sort of coconut pineapple hybrid. Yes. Good tip. It's written in German. Gestunk. Giski. That means make it cold. How cool. Do I dare open this? Do you think they're individually wrapped? Oh, you can smell it. You can smell it through the box. It really does smell coconutty. Wow. Where do you even get this stuff from? And like, you know, the back is incoherent. The only English word on this is waves. The rest is German. How cool. What a fun, like, summer treat this is. So it's a warm weather treat. Ooh. It's Haribo pasta. Pasta sour. I just brushed my teeth. But, oh boy. Should I? Let's put this back. Okay, the cold thing I'm going to make cold first. All right, God damn it. God damn it, Sam. I'm just going to have one of each flavor. Help. Okay. This one is this a red flavor? Kirsch, which means like strawberry. Oh, Linda said don't do it. I didn't see that. Oh man, that's good. Wow. It's like a sour explosion. Oh my God. These are amazing. And they're so thin. It's like, wow. Delectable. I think the fact that I brush my teeth makes this better somehow. Oh my God. It's like nothing. It's like more square foot of sourness. Also, whatever you did to your hair, don't stop. I'll tell you what I did to my hair. My hair always looks better when something goes wrong or I'm interrupted in some way, like when I'm in the pool. It gets wet and then it just dries. Usually pool days go like this. We take Bean to the pool Tuesday morning. His class is at 10:30. We hang out till his class is at 10. We hang out till 11. Then we do lunch and then pass out nap. He's a contact sleeper, so I sometimes pass out next to him. My hair is wet and then I wake up and it's dry and it looks better than when I try. Or what I did yesterday, which is I took a shower at night. I really didn't have time to brush through it all the way. There were a lot of knots. I just really did a surface brush. You can't even run your fingers through my hair. You really almost never can you run your fingers through my hair. It gets stuck like a rat's nest. So that's what we did last night. We sort of brushed it and then went to sleep on it. Wet and tangled. Anyway, this is what we're working with. And I zero product because who has the time? Okay, now we will try. And you know what? I have to try these because it's mailbag day. And I can't be send me things, people, and then I just don't open them. All right, this one is apple. In German, it's spelled Apfel, A-P-F-E-L, Apfel. But we know it's apple. Okay, this is also really good. Wow. We gotta brush it every time. Yeah, well, sometimes you don't have time, and the second you get into the bedroom, the baby smells you like some kind of vampire and then starts crying for you. And you don't have time to brush it. This is good. Why was I the only one not to say ruin your clean teeth? I can brush them again. Wow. Hi, Erica. I love Erica. I wonder how they say the final solution in German. We can find out. Let's ask Croc. How do you say final solution in German? Final solution in German is Endlösung. Endlösung. Endlosung. Endlösung. Let's use it in a sentence. The term die Endlösung, or more fully, die Endlösung der Judenfrage, is infamous in history as the Nazi euphemism for the Holocaust. Yeah, some people believe that happened. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right, let's move on to yellow, shall we? Zitron. We all know that's citrus. Oh, it tastes like a cleaning product, but good. Very citrusy. Wow. Very, very lemony. German candy, whatever, European candy is so much better than the slop they serve us here in America. I'm just going to throw out everything that's like not foreign. I'm going to throw out all the American candies in my house. Yeah, this is probably good for you. No crap in here. I mean, I can't read any of the ingredients, but I'm sure it's all healthy. Because Europe's been doing maha way before us. Oh, yeah. Yellow is very good. This last flavor, I know I will not like. Haribo has a real thing for cola flavored gummies in a way that, like, I don't think we really have that so much in this country. Cola, spelled cola, looks like I don't know, a Band-Aid. Well, I don't like cola flavored anything, but this is good. Because it's more sour than waffle. No, waffles isn't here. It's more sour than it is cola. Because I don't like soda, so why am I gonna want a cola flavored anything? But this is good. Wow, pasta basta. I would give this a 7 out of 10. Like, I'll probably just eat the strawberry ones. Unless I'm like, I hate myself, and then I'll just eat the whole bag. Okay. I mean, there's really not that many. Ooh, peely. Okay. Wow. All right, I'm going to scroll back. Hi, Rumble. First message I check on the Rumble chat. The Holocaust never happened. Rumble, you never disappoint. Oh, Klukin. Klukin says, is it weird that I've been a paying member on YouTube for 4.5 years, but I'm watching on Rumble? No, that's great. Best of both worlds. I have all the Bunnicula series. There are 7 books in the series. Wow. What are the 4 that I don't have? I have celery stalks, Bunnicula, and howl something. Okay. Mmm. What does Grok say about the Holocaust? You know. Grok is liberal. All right, let me go to the questions. I'm scrolling to the top. I'm scrolling to the top. I'm scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I'm scrolling to the top. Oh, okay. Looking for the questions. Will you invite Synthetic Man on the show? Who is Synthetic Man? I'm asking Grok. Who is Synthetic Man? American YouTuber from Virginia Beach, known for his video game reviews, retrospectives, and commentary on gaming. Ooh, okay. He focuses on modern games, often highlighting what he sees as creative failures, woke elements, and declining quality in big titles. I thought it said I swear to God, I thought it said declining quality in big titties, but it's big titles. He also covers adaptations like shows based on games. Okay, he's really into gaming. Okay, but he's right-leaning and anti-woke. Okay, me likey. Synthetic Man. Let's look him up. I'll follow him on Twitter. Would he like me? Would he like me? Synthetic Man. Synthetic _ man. All right, Synthetic Man, we need to get your Twitter followers up. If this is even you. You haven't tweeted in 6 years. Okay, maybe that's not him. Oh, wait a second. I feel gypped because I just saw on my Twitter this video because my whole algorithm now is like, I'm like new Catholic. I don't know if you guys knew, but I'm a new Catholic. Wait, let me go down here. No, I don't want to block this video. Look at this. First of all, I was not offered wine for my first communion. The comment is her first Holy Communion, and instead of taking a small sip of the wine, she chugs it down. Where was my wine? I feel gypped. Okay, let's watch it. How cute. Oh, I should have worn an outfit like this. Body of Christ. Amen. Oh, and now she gets the wine. Wait, they really get real wine? Oh, no. Did she drink the whole thing? Oh, shit. Oh, no. We have to get more. You know what? Not her fault, because probably nobody told her you just take a sip. She probably thought, I have to be polite. I have to suck the whole thing down. Whoa. What do the comments say? Getting all of Jesus like it's her last meal. Oh, she left no crumbs. Touching the chalice with her bare hands, cooked. Oh, is that frowned upon? I think she thought the whole serving was hers. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Whoa. Yeah, they should have said, just take a sip and don't backwash. Wow. It wasn't wine. It was the actual blood of Christ. Novus Ordo people just don't get it. Receiving the body of Christ in the hand standing around does not show the proper respect. The entire event disturbs me beyond belief. Okay, but they're also kids. Having a first communion, what are they in 2nd grade or something like that? As a fellow Catholic, it's not correct to call it wine after the consecration, because it is now truly the precious blood of Christ. Wow. I mean, they should have more. Also, this is not a big problem. This is people trying to, like, it's a cute moment that was posted, like, she didn't know. And people are going, ugh, this girl, why didn't she know? Why didn't she know better? Why didn't this 7-year-old know better? Okay, let me go back to the questions. Oh, this is technically a question and a compliment. Is it me, or does Chrissy get a little prettier every time we see her? Night owl. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. Is it true that you and Fat Cecil were a thing in the past? No. Actually, when I started to become friends with him was right when he started to date Juju. So it's only been like a couple of years. Right? Because he came to my wedding. Did he bring Juju to my wedding? I think so. And actually, yeah, I've been friends with Cecil, I think, at least since the pandemic, because he came on Compound Media a bunch. But he was always, like, I think, with Juju. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. It's Chewy. By the way, I'm so hyped for this weekend. What's happening this weekend, Chewy? Chewy, tell me. Okay. Yo, hello, hi. This is not a question, but I'll answer. Word on the street, a certain corn star will appear on Holly Randall Unfiltered. It's Gigi Dior. Good for her. I was on Holly Randall Unfiltered a couple years ago. Gigi's crushing it. AMA, why do you refuse to fix your... Because I don't know how. Dude, that's funny. Why do you refuse to fix your mic volume? I haven't the faintest. You know, the baby comes, sometimes saunters into the studio and he touches buttons. And I think that's what happened here. I don't know what to do. Am I really low still, chat? I don't always make it on the chats, but when I do, it's random, but it's worth it. Good. What did the Pope say? I didn't meet him. Or is this like a play on words or something? I don't know, Chip. Tell me. Oh, the hair is looking good. Thank you. Again, unbrushed, but at least it's washed. That's different. Oh, it's a question. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? I'm good. I think I have anxiety, like issues that I have to deal with. I gotta pray about it. Snack more, snack healthier. Like, I could just have a protein snack. Wink. Like a high protein yogurt or something. Or something like that. Is this a question? I got this friend, content creator named Synthetic Man. He's into futas, so you can invite him on Simcast and convince him to get over his addiction to futas. Is that like a fupa? Is a futa like a futa? A fupa? I'm intrigued. 13 days of dirtiness. Uh-huh. I want to like beat my record. Thank you. Wow, thank you for all the hair compliments. Boy, Mom. Carrie gets it. Congratulations on becoming Catholic. That's huge. Thank you. It does feel very significant. And I also, at the same time, I feel the same, but I feel like a bit like lighter. And I do feel genuinely supported by like a nice family. That's the feeling you get. Like you have a family, like a spiritual family. I am laughing. Ahoy, hoy. Gotta like Chrissy's glasses, even if they were not real. Who says they're not real? Let's see, no green eggs and ham. Bookie, a gambling book. Okay. I like Make a Mouse, but I'm not a fan of that anarchy mumbo jumbo. Oh, right. Anarchist's Handbook or Cookbook was the other book of his. I don't even know what this means. Coffee with a spoon. Okay. Yes, darling. Rick Rock. Comedian. I don't really like saying, I don't like spelling it with the two N's and the two E's like that. I just like comedian. Like, why do we need to feminize every activity, every profession here? Ben Ryder, Chrissy, weren't you creeped out by Quarter Pounder when you went live with him? No, I have never been creeped out by him. To be honest, I don't fully understand all the drama going on around him right now. I know Brittany Venti's been talking about it. I haven't had time to like watch her content on it. It's just from like a very cursory view of it all, like he's been creeping people out allegedly, but I have never. He has been nothing but a perfect gentleman to me all the times I've streamed with him over the years, and I've known him to be like a really nice guy. Like I know he contributed like quite a bit of money towards Crypt Daddy and like a lot of other, like GoFundMe types and like good causes. So I hope whatever's going on with him like gets smoothed over. I don't know. I always thought he was a great guy. So it made me a little sad to see all that. Apple time. Num num num. Apple's good. I don't really usually like apple candy, but it's really good. I think it's better than lemon. Can we super chat with EBT cards? Try it. See if it works. I mean, you can buy so much crap with EBT cards now. Actually, let's ask Grok. Can you super chat with an EBT card? No. Boo. I want to watch communion fails. Bum, 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 bum. I also don't fully understand all this business with the Pope right now. I'm not seeing a lot of communion fails. I didn't think to videotape my communion. I had no idea how many people were going to be confirmed on at the Easter Vigil. But it never once occurred to me like, I need to videotape this. I don't know, it just felt like what are you going to take a phone out while you're walking down the aisle? That's what it felt like. I'm like, this felt like such an important moment. I would either have had to like arrange somebody else to film it, but everybody else that was there was like an active part of it. So I took photos after, but I don't have a video of me like getting my first cracker, although that would be cool. That would be cool. I ship stuff a lot. What's up, Sam? Shout out to Sam. Yeah. Grandma Chrissy is fun to imagine. I hope I'm alive long enough to be a grandma. I should probably stop eating all this candy then. But yeah, oh my God, being a grandma would be awesome. Because you can finally, well, I was going to say be racist, but I'm already racist. And I don't have any, I was about to say like, oh, when you're old, you can say whatever you want. I guess I'm old already because I be already saying what I want. Probably coolest thing about being a grandma is like no pressure to look hot anymore. So I buy I ship a lot of stuff, so I buy new boxes. I feel so honored. Peace dining. Did anyone ask about Kino Casino? Feel like she'd have a good take on this despite being friends with Hambly. I think she is still, at least. I don't have an opinion on Kino Casino. I heard some people say that he was the one who maybe started this Jeremy Hambly quartering drama stuff, but I haven't seen his content. Like, I in general don't watch it. It just doesn't like come across my algorithm. Also, like, the amount of time I actually have to like look at something that's not the baby is so limited. So I don't have an opinion about this, about him. He normally just covers like drama stuff, right? In general for his content. Sorry, maybe that's not a good answer. You got any at grandma's? Refusing corrugated cardboard on par with heroin. What? So what is this? What else happens? I'm gonna shoot a ping pong ball out of my butthole, Rick Rock. just hang in there. Well, this is just a chat. This is me opening mail and me asking whatever you guys, me answering whatever you guys ask of me, which does not happen often. And we'll just talk about a plethora of other interesting things. Wow, we got a lot of Bunnicula readers in the chat. Oh, speaking of Bunnicula, we could talk about Bunnicula's near overdose. Sad story. The wife died around the time the first book was published. The husband carried on legacy. Oh, that's sad. Bunnicula books have a special place in my heart, as I was a fan of them along with my late father. Oh, that's really sweet. I guess we're all the same age. The humans of the home. Oh my gosh, thank you. You should read more on stream. You have a great reading voice. Well, you're in luck. Should I just open up to a random page? Stop. Okay. Let's read Psalm 69. Ha ha! This is how we make the Bible fun. Okay. Psalm 69. A cry of anguish in great distress for the leader, according to lilies of David. Save me, God, for the waters have reached my neck. I have sunk into the mire of the deep, where there is no foothold. I have gone down to what is even happening? I need context for this. What is happening here? I feel like I really just jumped in the middle of something. All right, there's obviously drama going on. Let's see if they explain. I have gone down to the watery depths. The flood overwhelms me. I am weary with crying out. My throat is parched. My eyes fail from looking for my God. More numerous than the hairs of my head are those who hate me without cause. Those who would destroy me are mighty. My enemies without reason. Must I now restore what I did not steal? God, you know my folly. My faults are not hidden from you. Let those who wait and hope for you, Lord of hosts, not be shamed because of me. Let those who seek you, God of Israel, not be disgraced because of me. For it is on your account I bear insult, that disgrace covers my face. It sounds nice, but I don't know what they're talking about. Should we try Proverbs? Okay. Ooh, these are like wise sayings. Hmm. Hmm. I don't even know where to begin. Like, this is just, it's divided up into chapters. I thought it would be more just like, random quotes. It's not. It's like a it's like a run on paragraph. Let's do chapter 11. False scales are an abomination to the Lord, but an honest weight his delight. When pride comes, disgrace comes. With the humble is wisdom. The honesty of the upright guides them. The faithless are ruined by their duplicity. Wealth is useless on a day of wrath, but justice saves from death. The justice of the honest makes their way straight, but by their wickedness the wicked fall. The justice of the upright saves them, but the faithless are caught in their own intrigue. When a person dies, hope is destroyed. Seems a little dark. Expectation pinned on wealth is destroyed. The just are rescued from a tight spot, but the wicked fall into it instead. Okay. The more I read of this, the more I fear God. Proverbs, Proverbs, Proverbs. Children's children are the crown of the elderly, and the glory of their children is their parentage. Cool. Ooh. Whoever overlooks an offense fosters friendship, but whoever gossips about it separates friends. This is no wonder. This is intimidating. But look how pretty the pages are gold on the side. Wow. There's so much going on here. Okay, cool. Bum 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 bum. Let's see what else. What other questions? Oh yeah, I would love a Netflix rendition of Bunnicula, Black Nicula. Da, 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 da. Used books are so easy to find. It's not like Mein Kampf. Oh, if I could score a copy of Mein Kampf, wouldn't that be fun for my book club? Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Oh, Night Owl, you're so sweet. Pirating Bunnicula. Should I do live stream of me just reading Bunnicula? And I'll add fangs to all the beans bunnies. Oh, it was so cute today. Because Frank was like, does the baby know we call him the bean? So we say to him, like, where, like, we're in the car, where's dad? He's like, driving. Where's mama? Next to me. We go, where's Frankie? And he points to himself. And then we go, where's the bean? And he was like, so he knows he's the bean. It blew me away. I was like, that's really cool. Roncinophile. Chrissy, a quality nighttime storybook reader. Thank you. It's from all my reading to the bean. During World War II, they used to tear covers off the comic books to use as paper for the war effort. Wow. Yes, it's for the war effort. That'll just be my excuse for anything. Anytime somebody asks me something, I'll be like, well, we had to for the war effort. Yes. Okay, Max, you can literally ask about anything. That's the whole point. Oh, this one's the lemon is spicy on this. Even drama or politics. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This really does taste like Lysol. Okay, looking for people do sleep on parsnips. Parsnips only really shine during the winter season when like if you happen to be making a stew or you do a bunch of like roasted vegetables, which I should do. They're really easy to make. Hi, Linda Love. There was a Bunnicula TV series. I wrote a joke today. It was an insult. I am happy with it. What was it? Tell me. You guys are not asking enough questions. Bum, 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 bum. What kind of question is this? Chrissie hair be red, but I wonder if her curls are red too. I mean, you tell me. It's more of a strawberry blonde. I'm going to go to sleep because I have 3 business exams tomorrow. Whoa. Okay, nerd. Good luck. Oops, don't do it. You just brushed. Now you tell me. Did we get a super chat? Oh my goodness. Oh my, hold on. Oh my God, we got multiple super chats. I've just been sitting here with my thumb up my ass. Thank you, Anthony Michaels, for the $9.99. Whoa! Anthony Michaels, any relation to Brett Michaels? Yoda be pimpin' for $1.99. Who has bigger cans, Michelle or Natalie Smith? Who are these people? Michelle or Natalie Smith? Who is Michelle and Natalie Smith? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I know. I know who they are. I just saw them both. I literally streamed with Natalie not that long ago. That's so funny. I have to freaking Google people that I know. Whoa. You know, it's because you remember people's like screen names or internet names and like you forget their real names. Like Force of Light. Duh. Force of Light Entertainment. Oh, Michelle Smith went to Regent University. I didn't know. Who has bigger boobs? I think. Well, I didn't really see Force of Light's boobs, so I'm going to say Natalie. Natalie, final answer. And don't tell them that I had to look them up. How embarrassing. Wow, B. Christopher! Whoops. Yay! VIP of the chat. King of the chat. King of the chat. King of the chat. Thank you, B. Christopher. Everyone, be like Christopher. Be like B. Christopher. K-Max. Chrissy, do you have a planned in-person guest for the next show? I keep wanting Zia, but maybe she is too hard to book. Any other ideas? She is too hard to book. I have tried many times. I've reached out many times. I don't know if it's a me thing. I don't know if it's like she just does not want to come here, or she does not want to do content with me in person, or if it's something else. But I am open to other ideas, and I love Zia. Maybe she's just going through something. I don't know. And I don't know. Yeah. Maybe she's got some personal stuff going on. I don't really know. But I miss her terribly, and I love her. Okay. Well, okay, that was the Rumble chat. Good clean product to eat. No, a cleaning product. There you go. Yes, it's an AMA. Reese's Cups are awesome American slop. They are American slop, but Dave, have you heard that recently the grandson of Reese's, like the heir to the Reese's throne or fortune, complained that it was slop, and I think they're going to redo the whole formulation because of it. So maybe Reese's are getting a glow up. I hope so. I'm trash. I eat frozen Reese's holiday cups. What's a holiday cup? Do you mean like a peanut butter cup? Sour cola is not normal to you, like sour cola bottles? Oh yeah, I've heard of those. I've seen those, but I don't really consume cola flavored candy unless it's from you, Sam. The only Haribo I like is raspberries. Cold Reese's cups are the bomb. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Carrie's with me that cola flavored candy is weird. It is. Oh, yeah, I don't know why it's veggie. Like, I don't know why there's like veggie at the corner. Maybe there's no gelatin in here. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's like safe for fucking gay vegetarians. A mouse to mouse rehabilitation. Okay. Fruit by the foot. Dude, Erica, that was my jam. Fruit by the foot was seen as like such a rare delicacy. It was like similar to shark bites, similar to gushers, where if like you had it, it was a big deal. Very exciting. What is Fine, let's ask Grok about the Holocaust. Did the Holocaust happen? Grok is gonna put me on some kind of... Yes, the Holocaust happened. Okay, Grok. Sure, Grok. Should I write response? Sure, if you say so. Yes, I get the sarcasm. It's easy to scroll past this stuff and see endless debunking videos or memes that sound convincing if you don't dig in. But the evidence isn't some fragile narrative propped up by one side. It's a mountain of Nazi Germany's own paperwork, physical remnants, perpetrator admissions, and cross-check demographics. Sure. I'll just keep saying sure to Grok until they get triggered. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to share this response because it's funny. You're free to question anything. But the sure take usually comes from cherry-picked outliers rather than engaging the primary stuff. If there's a specific claim or gotcha point you're thinking of, like a plaque, a change, a quote, a technical argument, then lay it out. I'll address it directly with sources. Otherwise, sites like the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum have digitized primary documents you can read yourself. History this heavy deserves looking at the raw material, not just vibes. What's your main doubt here? I'll say Frankie McDonald says the Holocaust never happened. Boom. No, Frankie McDonald, the Canadian amateur weatherman from Sydney, has not said that. Yes, he has. Absolutely he has, Grok. Have you not heard? There's no credible record, video, interview, or statement from him denying the Holocaust. Are you kidding me? He says it almost every time I have him on the show. We ask him how many people died in the Holocaust, and he says 0 every time. Every time. He said it on my show. He said it on Gino Bisconti's In Hot Water show. He said it on Keanu's show. So here's where you are wrong, Grok. If you've got the actual source where he supposedly said this, share it and I'll look at it directly. Otherwise, this one looks like internet noise. Grok, you gotta believe me. The Holocaust's reality doesn't depend on what any YouTuber, weatherman, or comedian claims. It's established by the perpetrator's own bureaucracy. I'm like really triggering Grok, I think, with my Holocaust denial. Oh my God. Either way, one person's opinion, even if he had said it, wouldn't override the mountain of primary evidence we covered before. Nazi documents, Himmler's speeches, camp records, demographics, perpetrator confessions, and physical sites. That is so funny. Mm. No, they're like, if it exists, it's probably an AI, a troll edit, or a confusion with someone else. No, he has said it. Grok is upset with me now. Okay. Oh, thank you, Stan. Thank you so much again for the stuff. Grok, they all died in World War II, like everyone else. Oh, Aaron James, how did you meet Frank? I love this question. So, I was doing comedy, and Frank was a comedy producer in Westchester. Um, his company, or his like umbrella, was called Noma Comedy, which is like comedy north of Manhattan. And I'm not sure exactly what year he started booking shows, but he's always been into comedy. Was always like a big fan of SNL and stand-up comics, and he started producing shows with his best friend Adam, and they had a third guy, um Rich DeLeo. So it was the three of them, like, booking and producing shows in Westchester. And I believe it was Adam who first reached out to me about booking me for a show, actually in Pleasantville, at this place called Paulie's, which I like live pretty close to right now and drive by like almost every week. I drive by the place where Frank and I first met. And at this first show, like, he and I were kind of like ships passing in the wind. Like, I remember I was like going to like, I didn't really, he was there, but I didn't really like notice him, even though there's like a group picture of all of us together. And then I was still dating my horrendous ex at the time. And I remember when I saw Frank at a friend, we were at Angela Cobb's birthday roast, because birthday roasts were very common, like 10-ish years ago. And I remember, like, we were both there, and I was like, I just loved talking to him, but I was also so scared that, like, if my ex-boyfriend at the time, like, walked up and just saw me talking to another guy, like, he would freaking lose his shit, which he eventually did. And that's why we broke up, because he just was insanely jealous and always thought I was cheating on him or on the verge of cheating on him, because he just was insanely insecure. And but I was just I was like so afraid. I'm like, he's gonna get really mad and beat the crap out of me. So I remember just being like, I was talking to Frank about like booking my ex-boyfriend at the time. Like, oh, you should book him. Like, that's what I'm trying to talk to him about. So I could be like, it's business related, but really I like loved talking to him. And so it was that time. And then again, our paths crossed. / I consider our first meeting was when he came to my show at the Stonewall Inn that I produced for 6 years. I started, I think, in 2012. I think that's when I started that show. Or 2013. Something like that. I did it for 6 years. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I think it was 2013 to 2019. And he came to the show I had on November 1st, 2014, to like scout talent. And I remember my sister was single at the time, and I was like, you should sit, because I was so like, would always put her first to my own detriment a lot. And so he walks in, it's like this super handsome guy, and I'm like, oh, you should go sit in the front with my very single sister who's sitting up there. And he's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm industry, like, I'm gonna just like hang in the back. And I was like, huh, what? Okay. And so, like, yeah, I hosted the whole show, and we were done. Me, my sister, and Frank like went out to drinks at this bar that my then friend at the time, Sydney Washington, worked at. It was a bar by I think it was called the Rose or something like that. It was near Gramercy Park. So we're all hanging out there, and my sister said to Frank, like, have you ever thought of dating my sister? And, like, while I was in the bathroom. And then we just exchanged numbers, and like, yeah, like, got in the cab. And because I think, yeah, I was living in Queens at the time. So, right, like I took a cab back, and I remember I was like so excited to text him. It just felt like, oh my gosh, like it's like that. You're in high school and you like meet like the first guy you really like. And you're like so excited to talk to them, and every interaction is like, such a big deal. That's what it felt like with Frank, like texting him. I just was like, you see like the talking bubbles. You'd be like, oh, okay, he's talking to me. Yeah, it makes you feel like a kid. And that was, my goodness, it'll be 12 years ago this November. Wow, it doesn't feel like that long. It doesn't. Like that was so many versions of Chrissie ago, like quite a few. Anyway, I hope that explains it, Aaron. Could you get Emily Eustace on the show? Who's Emily Eustace? Hayukin? Who is Emily Eustace? I'm asking Grok. Grok will tell me. Emily Eustace, American animator, artist, voice actress, and internet personality. All right, I got to write this down on my list of people to book. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. To book. Emily Eustace. She first gained attention around the mid-2000s on Newgrounds for her surreal, dark, and often grotesque flash animations. Ooh. She's best known for creating the Alfred Alpher series. What is that? Ooh, and then she shifted in 2016 towards far-right white nationalists and neo-Nazis views. Sign me up! She sounds great. Praising Hitler. Really? Oh my gosh, so she was canceled? How cool. Oh, that's so neat. I'm going to follow her right now. How do I not know about her already? I can see why you suggested her. Emily Eustace. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Where is she? I don't know if this is her. Alfred Alpher? Could that be her? What is her handle? What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, do you know? Junior, do you know her handle? Send it to me. I am intrigued by this woman, though. Grok, pull that up. Yeah, exactly. You should have Mr. Methane on. Who's Mr. Methane? Grok. Grok. Who is Mr. Methane? Paul Oldfield. A British flautist. Oh, I'm sorry. Flatulist. A British flatulist. Professional farter. And specialty comedy performer. How funny. Born in 1966. Oh, so he old. He discovered his unusual talent around the age of 15 while doing yoga. He could fart on command. Isn't that every man, though? He turned it into a full-time career, starting professionally in 1990 after quitting his job as a train driver. That is insane. He's performed on Britain's Got Talent. Oh, my goodness. That is insane. Okay. Well, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. That's a great idea. Thank you. In Clavicula Volume 2. Oh, poor Clavicular. Poor Bunnicula. I would enjoy her. Okay, I'm going to follow her. I just need her handle. I got my account permanently suspended on Twitter. What did you do? What did you say, deranged? What did you do? What did you do? Did you choose a community name? Yes. After St. Francis. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on becoming Catholic. 12 years of Catholic school for me and even boarding school in Italy. Fancy. Somebody's doing well. After many years of not going, I am looking to go back. Yes, go back. Okie dokie. Oh, my son went to communion and confirmation in 4th grade. Maybe it is 4th grade. As I understand it, Catholics believe the bread and wine literally become the body and blood of Christ. Yes, when blessed. Whereas Lutherans believe it's only the body and blood after it's ingested. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the priest should have stopped her. I completely agree. Yes, as pennies. I am here for this because I was raised Methodist and I talk about this all the time. We would get grape juice in these shitty plastic like thimble tiny cups that would go in the pews, and not goldfish, but we got croutons. Or like they would cut up like tiny pieces, like tiny squares of white bread. Isn't that ridiculous? What has been your favorite city to visit on tour? I always love like in general going to Texas, whether it's Houston or Dallas, or just honestly anywhere with a Buc-ee's. I'm excited about. But I've had good experiences pretty much everywhere. Is that how you got your name? Yeah, I have a question for you, Ask Pennies. How did you get your name? Okay, we're looking for more. Does Cecil still LGO on those wacky car trips with Burt Reynolds, or am I thinking of something else? What? Are you talking about my Cecil? Oh, it sounds good tonight. Thank you, Erica. Welcome to Late Night with Chrissie Mayr. It's been low for weeks now. I know. I just don't know how to fix it. So I'm going to just put my whole mouth on the microphone like that. Yes, I love Jamie Kennedy. He and I are buds. That reminds me I have to text him because he's supposed to come over and do an episode. He said he was coming to New York in March. Does anyone know if he has been to New York in March or what? Oh, Johnny, I don't know what's wrong with the mic volume. What, like, out of a 10, what score would you give it? Like, what out of 10? Good question. And yes, homegirl is still breastfeeding. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop him. He just is quite attached, and he typically wants it like overnight, like before he goes down for a nap, or if he's teething, or if he's feeling tired, or like need. He's not doing it obviously because he's starving, like an infant would. Although he is, you do get nutritional benefit, honestly, up till 3 years of age, which, gosh, I hope we're not going till 3. I don't know if I have it in me. So yes, you are getting like immunity benefits, but it's mostly for comfort and for closeness. I did not think I would be doing it 2 years. In the beginning, my goal was to do it 6 months. I thought if I could do it 6 months, and then I was like, oh, okay, I want to do it a year. Like I really wanted to do it a year at first, but I thought that was too big of a goal. So I'm like, all right, 6 months. Let's do 6 months. Wow. I sound good. I sound fine. All right. Does the Pope shit in the woods? That's a good question. One, people have been asking for decades. It's low. Okay. Ooh, okay. Mic volume is okay. All right, cool. Tay Tay, what's up, Tay Tay? Hey, girl. Hey. Tell me a joke. If mothers have Mother's Day and fathers have Father's Day, what do single guys have? I'll wait. I'll play music while you think of an answer. It's Palm Sunday. K-Max, thank you for the 10. Chrissy, have you ever done a YouTube search of AI stand-up comedy? Let's just say that you have nothing to worry about it replacing you at stand-up comedy. No, that's funny. All right, I'm going to hang on to that. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. K-Max, thank you for the 10 again. What about Naomi Sight as a guest? I've heard of her. I think I follow her. She is from Germany but fled to America due to being right-wing and Germany punishing it. The whole discussion could be in German, as I know you are fluent. Oh, yes. Da! Wait, is that even German? I would love to have her on. Let's send her a message. Let's put her on the list. Naomi Sight. Yep. We follow each other. Naomi. My fans are demanding I have you on the podcast. Do you have a free night next week or two? Boom. I messaged her on your behalf, K-Max. Now, that would be great. I've wanted to get her on for a while, so thank you for reminding me. Appreciate you. Oh, Emily. Okay, that is Emily Eustace. Okay. I saw that account, Jesus, and I was like, that's a weird one. But that is her. Okay. Yeah, her handle is Alfred Alfer 77. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm gonna hit her up. That sounds great. Buck wild. Is she a comedian? Royale with cheese? Do gays hold their poop and pretend it's a black pecker or something? I would imagine so. The drama is manufactured. The Kino clips got struck after they made up things about his wife. Oh. Okay. Well, that is understandable. Ask Nina about Jeremy. Okay. Get Venti on Simcast. Dude, I mean, talking about people who are hard to book, I have been texting her for years. Venti is very not always like the best at responding in a timely fashion or like at all. It's a challenge. It's like herding cats sometimes. How is everyone's weekend? Is it even it's not the weekend yet, it's Thursday. Don't throw me off like this, Kiki. When is a door not a door? When it doesn't open, I guess. When it's closed? I don't know. That seems like a trick. Oh, the real problem was that he supposedly struck a YouTube channel. Okay. People think it's fun to harass his wife and make things up about their marriage, but he's the bad guy. It's just a prank, bro. Yeah, that's not good if they're making that stuff up. Okay. It is a sacred moment, Erica. You're not a grandma until you start eating Werther's Original and those weird strawberry candy. Oh, those strawberry candies are bomb. They're so good. Oh, deranged lunatic, are you planning on giving Frankie a little brother or sister? We would love that. That would be, I mean, my gosh, he's so perfect. It's crazy to think of like another one of him. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be amazing. I would love it. Chip Douglas, is Elijah Schaffer gay? I don't know. I really don't know. Does loving to listen to Chrissy while I'm 10 beers deep make me gay? No, it makes you an alcoholic, maybe. Although, when did you start? 10 beers deep. When did you start drinking? Thank you, all good news. Who has time for that? He's not a baby. He's a baby. He's 2. I love when we are strolling around and there's random people like, oh, Frankie, tell the nice lady how old you are. He's like, 2. He can't do this. I go, 2, do this. 2. He'll go, 2. He'll just like throw up a weak gang symbol or something. He'll be like, 2. I'm 2. 2. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. I don't think I've ever seen a Mayor AMA. I know. We're pulling out all the stops. We're mixing it up this spring. Bum bum bum. Boop boop boop. Beep 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 beep. Having a kid is the best. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Like, I know you could be smart and have accomplishments and oh, I traveled a lot. Oh, I've been to all these different countries. Oh, I ran marathons. Oh, I ran the 4K for my work, or 5K. I ran the 5K at my corporate job. Look at this free t-shirt. No, none of that shit compares to giving birth. And I mean, I've only been doing this 2 years, and it's far and away the best thing I've ever done, I'll ever do. He's so full of joy. The stuff you hear about, oh, it's great to see the world through a child's eyes. We've all heard the things that people say about kids, but when you're actually doing it, you're like, wow. And it's cool figuring out what kind of parent you are, and you don't know at all till it's happening. I'm so I can sometimes sink into a lazy place when it comes to myself. I don't know if you could tell by my lack of hair washing and hair brushing. But when it comes to the bean, it's no, I have to brush and style his hair the way that it looks best for his curly hair. And I have to make sure he doesn't fall into a ditch. And you really have to watch him like a hawk. Really basically all the time, if you're out and about. And so that low key I'm very go with the flow. I'll let other people lead, and I'm kind of down for whatever. But when you're a mom, you gotta be the boss. You gotta be looking out. You gotta be all right, we're done with the swing, we're going home. But I'm also I've learned I'm also the kind of mom that I will let him pour dirt on me, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. We were playing out in the yard today, and he got these really cool mini garden tools from his uncle, or great uncle, my uncle, for his birthday. And they're real garden tools. They're just miniature size. And so we're digging in the dirt outside, and he's filling up his little wheelbarrow with dirt. And then he's putting he has a little house outside in the yard, a little plastic playhouse. And then he's putting dirt inside the house. And it's okay, I know that's technically wrong. We're not supposed to be putting dirt in our homes, but I'm it's his home and we're outside. If he wants to put dirt in his house, who am I to say not to do it? And then he starts putting dirt on me, and I'm again, we're outside. I can just change, and I can just change my clothes. And guess what? I didn't change my clothes. I'm still wearing my dirty ass dirt pants from outside. I just shook off the dirt. And that was that. I was oh wow. I'm the kind of mom that will I mean, it's probably, my pockets are probably full of dirt, but it's dirt. It's nice to get out in the dirt. Oh, read Proverbs, pick your favorite number. This was oh my God, so much time ago. Let's see, Erica. I'll read this beautiful Bible someone gave me. Proverbs. Oh. Wow. Warning against adultery. Cool. Okay. Proverbs 5. Warning against adultery. Ooh. My son, to my wisdom be attentive, be understanding. Incline your ear that you may act discreetly, and your lips guard what you know. Indeed, the lips of the stranger drip honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Ooh. But in the end, she is as bitter as wormwood, as sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps reach Sheol. Who's Sheol? There's a footnote. Sheol. What the heck is Sheol? Wow. They make the footnotes like hard. Grok? What is Sheol? Grok. Sheol. Come on, Grok. Wow, Grok is really thinking. Okay. Her paths ramble. You know not where, lest you see before you the road to life. So now, children, listen to me. Do not stray from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her. Do not go near the door of her house. Woo! Lest you give your honor to others and your years to a merciless one, lest outsiders take their fill of your wealth. That's code for bitches be shopping. And all your hard-won earnings go to another's house. And you groan in the end when your flesh and your body are consumed. And you say, oh, why did I hate instruction and my heart spurn reproof? Grog is still figuring out what Sheol means. Why did I not listen to the voice of my teachers, incline my ear to my instructors? I am all but ruined in the midst of the public assembly. Drink water from your own cistern, running water from your own well. Should your water sources be dispersed abroad, streams of water in the streets? Let them be yours alone, not shared with outsiders. Let your fountain be blessed and have the joy of your wife of your youth. What? Let your fountain be blessed and have joy of the wife of your youth, your lovely hind, your graceful doe, of whose love you will ever have your fill, and by her ardor will always be intoxicated. Why, this is poetic. Why then, my son, should you be intoxicated with a stranger and embrace another woman? Indeed, the ways of each person are plain to the Lord's sight. All their paths he surveys. By their own iniquities, the wicked will be caught. In the meshes of their own sin, they will be held fast. They will die from lack of discipline, lost because of their great folly. Wow, that's beautifully written. Cool. How cool. A lot of footnotes. Okay, cool. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, Grok could not figure out what Sheol meant. And it's in the Bible. Old Testament is the best. Give me your favorite Old Testament verse. Speaking of Franks, what is the worst thing about a gay barbecue? The monkeypox? I don't know. Psalm 22 is glorious. It starts in total despair, proceeds to a clear picture of Christ's sacrifice to come, and ends with a vision of a beautiful future where everyone has been saved by God. Wow. Very cool. A pink boy. Oh yes, B. Christopher. Thank you again for the pink boy. Sorry if I didn't mean to look condescending like Nancy Pelosi. Okay. Did you know the Catholic Bible has 7 extra books and the Ethiopian Bible has an extra 22? I did not know that. Test it out. Address him as Bean and Frankie and see what he responds to more. Okay. Well, I'll like hug him and I'll be like, "You're my beanie weenie. I love you. You're my bubba." So he like when I give him like baby talk. There's a streamer I follow and all her fans are called the Beans. The Beans. The Beans. Well, you were a kid, Paul. You can't blame yourself for that. I need a pre-recorded 24/7 Chrissy reading replay. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Z. I dealt meth for the war effort. I ate a whole box of Maltesers before the stream for the war effort. Are you a squirter? No. I don't want to ruin my streaming chair, so you know. Animal Farm, is that a children's book? I was about to eat more of these, but I kind of feel sick, so I think that's when you know you've eaten enough. Parsnips are naturally peppered. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. What's the best way to pick up trashy women? I guess going to a bar. I mean, there's all types of women at the bar, but okay. I will say this. Be part of the cleanup crew at a bar. So if you go, when do bars close? 2 a.m. If you go at like 1 a.m., even 1:30, like really go at the tail end. Go give yourself an hour. Go get there at 1 and then see who's like hanging around. Who's like a wounded deer, who's like, falling over themselves. I guess. No, I'm not encouraging you pick up a drunk woman. Look, I'm going to answer this by saying this, Sizzle Chest. You can do better than a trashy woman. You deserve a great woman, a God-fearing woman. Is there a like goal? No. Oh, I asked why you picked Catholicism. I've been called to it for quite some time now. I have been curious about having a deeper relationship with God, and then there were like a few life events that really hammered it home. Like my dad being murdered was a big one. But before that, like getting pregnant for sure was like, whoa, like just really makes you feel closer to God. It actually started before that, even when I got married, because I got married in the Catholic Church, and like it felt really good. It felt really like good to do it that way. What else? Yeah, I think that was the first inkling of like this feels good. I want to be a part of this. And it was getting married, getting pregnant, dad being murdered, and then like baptizing the baby Catholic was another like, oh wow. This feels good. Is that a Tiffany lamp? Gosh, I don't know. I got this at a garage sale from a house like down the block. Some Asians lived down the block and they were selling it, and I bought it for like $5 or something, and it's like one of my favorite things. Chrissy, how do I not go to prison for performing comedy in Canada? Oh gosh. I would say, are there like right-leaning rooms there? Although, if you're gonna if you're in Canada and you want to do comedy, there's probably no safe way to do comedy, like period, no matter where you live. Stop being such a pussy, Dylan, and do it. Okay. Oh, he's asking about the curtain matching the curtains don't match the drapes because I have hardwood floors. Okay. Chrissy, do you have oh, whoops, I already did that. What did Frankie get for his birthday? Oh, okay, Sam. He got a bunch of jammies, like some short sleeve because it's getting hot out now. He got a really nice scooter from his godfather. Like really nice. It has like a seat he could sit on, but then he could also push the seat up. And it's a strong scooter. Like I was on the scooter and it didn't break. So it can handle some stuff. Yeah, really, really nice scooter that he's gonna like enjoy for years. That probably was the coolest gift. What else did he get? Bunch of books. I got him a bunch of books. Also, what else did I get him? It's kind of like melding together with Easter too. I got him. Oh, you know what they had that was very cool that I put in his Easter basket? It was an egg that inside of it is like, okay, so you wind up the egg and then it's like, and then it's like, wha! And then the two halves of the egg explode out. And then inside of it is like a wind up duck that's like walking already. And you're like, how the fuck did this happen? But technology, baby, this is what we get in 2026. Like, a duck that bursts out of an egg already walking. So cool. Okay, so he got, what else did he get? He's really into flap books right now, like books with flaps. Because he's always just busying his hands on something. Usually it's me. Okay, so flap books. All right, I'm going to just open this LaCroix. Why not? Okay. What else did he get? Some clothes. He got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bathing suit. It's very, very cool. What else did he get? Some puzzles. A bunch of puzzles. Yeah. And some clothes. And most of all, he got a very cool birthday party at Billy B's, which is in the Palisades Mall. It's like a big indoor jungle gym, like a big obstacle course. There's slides. There's a room with a bunch of balls that you put in this machine, and like the machine gathers them up, and then you push a button, it goes woo, it like raises them all up through this tube. You know, at the bank, if you've ever been to a bank where you have like the big canister that comes down and you open it and you put stuff in it, and like, I don't know, maybe that's just this one bank that I went to as a kid on Long Island. I hope that there are more banks that have this machine because it's a cool ass machine. You just like basically, open this canister up. Looks like something from outer space, and you put the stuff in it, and then you go zoop, and it sends it back up to the teller. But anyway, it's like a machine like that, but it just shoots all the balls up in the air. And so even if you get hit in the face with a ball, it's not a big deal because they're like these foam balls. Yeah, there's a bunch of slides, a bunch of like crawly things. The birthday was very cool. It was a cool spot, but they were so understaffed, and the whole time I was there, I was like, ugh, this could be better. This could be better. Where's the pizza? The pizza's late. The cake is late. The drinks are late. Where's the water? And they really like pack in those birthday parties. Like we had to wait till the room was free, till the party before us left, before we could go in and start setting up. And it's like, you felt kind of just like a number. But the important thing is that the kids had fun. And Frankie invited a bunch of like our friends' kids, but also like he has a couple of bros from swimming that he invited. His friend Jonah and his friend Ian were there. And like Ian used to be in his swim class, but like Ian's like 2.5, so he kind of graduated to the next level of swimming class, but we still see him at the pool every Tuesday. And like, yeah, Jonah's like his bro, his like fave. Like they hug. It was so cute. They like we're like hugging and holding hands. I was like, oh my God, you're so cute. So he had fun. I think he had a good time. Let me look at Rumble. Let me look at Rumble. Okay, there's no chats here. Okay, let me see. The Holocaust never happened. Do. Chrissy, is there any chance of a reconciliation with Pat Dixon? I don't know what the purpose of that would be. What would I get out of that? For what reason? I don't think it's good for anybody to really I mean, are any of you guys friends with your exes? I don't talk to any of my exes. And I don't know. I don't think it's good if you do. Co-parenting is one thing. If it's all right. I mean, that's the only legitimate reason for keeping in touch with an ex. But keeping in touch with an ex is only going to hinder your current relationship. And so I can't think of what I would possibly get at it. What do any of you guys want to talk to your exes? What? Why? Who would that be for? I guess my answer is no. I don't know what I would get out of that. Right? And I'm not trying to be unnecessarily shitty here, but what's it going to do for me? What if you showed up to F&T one random Friday and surprised the guys with a Frost impression as she is today? What would you do? I would have her being I don't know, a chain smoker and be dirty, visibly dirty, look unwell, probably look like she crawled out of a dumpster or something. Why would anyone put their thumb up their butt? I don't know. Ask a gay man. How was your weekend? Again, you're throwing me off with that question. It's Thursday. Will you ever do more convention streams? Yes. I was actually just at MegaCon in Orlando. I didn't do a stream. I did a bunch of recorded videos. I could edit that together and put that out. I'm back. I can't sleep. So my question is, the Chrissy doll lost? Be honest. No. But okay, it is lost. It should be back here. I should have it on display. I think I might know where it is. I think it's in bins. Because we were doing a lot of packing, unpacking, cleaning, spring cleaning stuff. But no, it's not lost. I mean, if it's lost, one of the dogs got to it and it's in the dog bed or something. But I would have seen it because they bring their trophy. You know, if they have their socks that they steal from us or they'll steal the Beans toys, then they're not good at hiding stuff. So you can be oh, the baby's puppet is on the couch. You clearly were chewing on the puppet on the couch. Back to formula. Are you talking about breastfeeding? He is on a supplemental Dutch formula. I don't know if it's Dutch or German. It comes from Germany. It's meant for a 24-month-old. So it's basically a toddler formula. And he has that at night sometimes to help him go to bed. It's a nice warm, basically milk-like substance. But it's got minerals and vitamins and such in it, because he doesn't drink cow's milk. I just never gave it to him, and at this point he doesn't have a need for it. People only really started giving their kids milk to make up, if your kid is eating enough, they don't need to have milk. Humans are the only species that give their children the milk of another animal. Not that I'm like anti dairy for him, but what's the point? But he does have a very bougie Dutch/German formula sometimes if he needs to go to sleep. And like I'm not with him. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. Oh, we already did that. We already did you. Gabriel Knight. Thank you for the $4.99. As a newly converted Catholic, what's your thoughts on Trump versus the Pope? I'm not super familiar with this situation. I'm probably, without truly knowing what's going on, I'm probably more on Trump's side because I've known Trump longer than I've known the current Pope. I know that the Pope is from Chicago, but that's about it. And like, I didn't really get into Catholicism because of the Pope. Like he doesn't interest me all that much. Like I get it. He's important to the faith, but like I don't feel like I have a need for the Pope. Like we don't pray to the Pope. Do you know what I mean? Like he's you see him as kind of like the principal. Like he's the school principal, I guess. So I vote Trump. Whatever it is, Trump. Gabriel Knight also would love to see you do a stand-up show in Indianapolis or Cincinnati. Ooh, what clubs do you like over there, Gabriel? Tell me in the chat what I should put on my list. Aspirations of mediocrity. If you got paid to record a show wherever, where would it be and who would it be with? Ooh, okay, where would it be? I'm not okay. All right, fine. I really, really like I love Texas. Right. Like I said before, proximity to Buc-ee's, etc. Good people. I really enjoyed the Secret Group in Houston, and I would do that with Leonardo Joni. Who else? Yeah, Keanu, Lila. Who else would be fun? Maybe like Joe DeVito. Maybe a Tyler Fisher. Maybe like that kind of a group. Like a fun gang. That would be nice. Like a fun, like anti-woke comedy tour or series of shows. Gabriel Knight, base Catholic. Thank you. I don't know if that's for me or not. Gushers are great. Bum, 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 ba, dun, dun. That's not funny. Well, you didn't ask for a funny joke. You asked for a joke. I'm looking for more questions. Oh, I put in a 14-hour workday today. Happy to chill here. What do you do for work, Brandon? Tell me. Oh, that old thing. How did the Rothschild family survive 1930s Germany is what I want to know. That's a good question. Should we ask Grok? Base Chrissie defending Flag or Jeremy Hamling? I don't know. I don't know what I don't actually know enough to defend anything. I'm just saying like I've always enjoyed Jeremy and he's always been cool to me and I don't feel the need to like delve too deeply into his like personal life. But again, like I'm not up to date on like whatever this drama is. Like if he did something illegal, then okay, that's a different story. I missed your super chat. No, I read it. Oh, Chrissy walked into the room Frank was in, and she made sure Westchester Lady by Bob James was playing. Who wouldn't be hooked at that point? Excuse me, I'm from Long Island. I'm from Long Island, actually. Okay, I'm from Long Island. I am Puerto Rican. No, I'm not Puerto Rican. I don't even know what the quartering did. I'm just a dumb bitch. Oh, is this supposed to be a quote from me? You're asking me what my thoughts are about a situation, and I'm telling you I don't know what the situation is. That doesn't make me dumb. That just makes me ignorant. And I'm sorry, I don't have all the time in the world to spend like catching up on all of the YouTube drama. Like I said before, I barely have time to shower and brush my hair. You think I'm going to have time to like watch every video that every person in my extended sphere is doing? No. Get real. Get real, buddy. Just like I wouldn't expect everybody I've ever streamed with to know that my dad was murdered. It's the same thing. Or like I wouldn't expect everybody to know about like all my cancellation stories and like my whole history. The puke story? Oh, which one? Oh, okay. Frank and I were dating. It was maybe our second, third date. It was very early on. And he had come to the Stonewall Inn to like come to my show that I hosted every month there. And he walked me back to my apartment in Queens, or he drove me back. He probably drove back and then walked me to the door. And he leans and he goes to kiss me, and I pull away. I was so drunk. I should have just said, I can't kiss you. I feel like I'm about to throw up. But I didn't say any of that. I just pulled away and didn't kiss him. And then I was like, good night. And then he walked away, probably feeling very rejected. And then I just like turn and I start blowing chunks into my courtyard. Like the building I lived in Queens, one of the buildings I lived with in Queens before Frank and I moved in together. It was near the 36th Street station. And like, anyway, it was like a big building, almost like a circular, like a semicircular building with like a courtyard in the middle with like shitty plants and whatnot. And I just am blowing chunks into this courtyard, like into the flower bed, like into the plants, like thinking like, all right, well, at least he didn't see this. Like, it's bad that I didn't kiss him goodnight, but at least he's not witnessing this. And then all of a sudden I feel a hand on my back, like patting me. I'm like, no, he came back. Why? He must have heard the chunks being blown and was like, oh, this poor drunk woman. And I'm like, oh, get out of here. Look away. I'm hideous. Blah. Get out of here. And now we're married. That was very sweet. Bink, 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 bink. Yes, ask her a question instead of making assumptions and then slinging insults. Then thank you, Chaz. Listen to Erica. Look, you can't be. I know it's probably like, oh, I want you to have the same opinion as me, because we all feel that way about things. But you can't get mad at me if I just don't know, if I don't have all the information. Like, what if I had all the information and then still disagreed with you? Like, then I could understand being upset, but you can't get upset with someone who doesn't have all the information. Or who, like, maybe doesn't care. Or, like, again, I'm a mom. When you look at, if I were to make, like, a list of my priorities, the quartering's random drama wouldn't even make the list of things that are important in my life. That doesn't mean I am sweeping. It just means, like, it's not that important. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to diss you or something, because clearly it's important to you. But like, random chatter? Do you know all of my random drama? Probably not. Dylan, Chrissy, will you be my mentor? Sure. What do you need mentoring about? Oh, no, Chaz, you're so upset you think I'm sweeping. So wouldn't sweeping mean that like I know the full deal? Like I guess sweeping would be if you know the full story and let's say he's wrong. And I know that he's wrong and I know the full story, but I explain that like why he isn't wrong. I guess that would be what sweeping is, right? But I don't know. I have no idea of what the whole deal is. So how can one sweep for something one does not know of? Remember when Mr. Methane couldn't perform on Stern? Oh, that seems humiliating. Okay. Oh my gosh, what a specific. Okay, Hectorio. I can tell that you are a foot fetish person by this question. Do you prefer sheer to waist tights or control top? Look, Hector, I haven't worn a skirt or a dress in quite some time. Actually, I wore a dress to my confirmation, and I did not wear tights underneath because it was like 2 weeks ago. What do I prefer? I would say at this stage in my life, I would say let's control as much as we can. Control top, control bottom, control the middle, control all of it. Oh, we have the same confirmation saint? Oh, that's awesome, John D. Oh, nice. Will you invite Synthetic Man on a Simcast? Yes, let me put him on my list here. Synthetic Man. That might be that's an old question. Oh my God, I'm so behind. Okay. Aspirations of media. Have you traveled to Europe? Yes, I have been to Italy, Spain, Iceland. Wait, Iceland doesn't count as Europe. Yeah, Italy and Spain. That's it. And England. I went to England. Went to London when I was like a junior in high school or a senior in high school. I think junior in high school because it was with the theater group. It was I was in a play in high school, so I went with the theater group. We went to see the Globe Theater. We saw Shakespeare's house. What else? Oh, more. Oh, there's more here. Gabriel Knight, Cincy Club's Go Bananas, Funny Bone, Indie Helium, and Crackers. I'm writing them down. These are chains. So typically with the chain comedy clubs is they work with certain bookers and managers. Like they have a deal, you know? And usually certain clubs will only work with like certain management companies. And I do not have any management. So that doesn't mean it's a definite no, but it just makes it more of an uphill battle. I'm writing it down though. I've performed at a few Funny Bones here and there. Okay. I've been to Fort Wayne. I performed at a strip mall in Fort Wayne. Aspirations of mediocrity. If I can get anything from the Star Trek auction in Ontario, do you think I could send it to Gary, Az, or Drinker? Oh. Well, I know that Gary and Az definitely appreciate, like, dolls and like tchotchkes. What are they called? Action figures. So I think you can't go wrong sending it to either one of them. Although if you get something and you think like Drinker would really love it, because I think he's a big Star Trek fan. Yeah, you can't go wrong sending it to any of them. I think they would like appreciate it and shout you out. K-Max. Chrissy, thoughts on the Lauren Southern Andrew Tate situation? I just hope Lauren never pulls an Ashley St. Clair because of a jerk. I still wish she'd do your show to promote her book, but who knows? Wow, I just texted her today, Lauren, because I haven't talked to her in a while. What is the Lauren Southern Andrew Tate situation? Should I ask Grok? Did they date? I like Lauren. Oh, okay. Sexual assault allegation that Southern made public last summer from her memoir. Oh, damn. When she was 22, she traveled to Bucharest, met Andrew Tate. Whoa. To discuss potential investment in a project. They went to a nightclub. Well, that's where you went wrong. You don't have a business meeting at a nightclub. But again, you're 22. Had a couple drinks, felt intoxicated, possibly a drink spiked. Tate took her back to her hotel room. He initiated kissing. Oh, no. He ignored her refusals, became physically aggressive. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Strangled her unconscious? Oh, man. Oh, my God, that's horrible. All right, this sounds horrible. That sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry she went through this. Oy. Okay, Andrew Tate's calling it false, textbook extortion. Why? Why would she lie about that in a book? Damn, that sucks. All right, I'll try again. I'll try to get her back on. I like Lauren. I like Lauren a lot. It's not Jeffrey. It's Joffrey Epstein. What do you think of Patrice O'Neal and his Fox News interview where he talked about the angry pirate and the donkey punch jokes? I've never heard this Fox News interview. But this sounds like required viewing. I'm gonna have to watch this. Let's see. Is it on YouTube? Probably. Fox News interview. Okay. Fox News, angry pirate. Let's see if it comes up. Could it be this? Could it be this? Could it be this?
So, next up on the chopping block, XM satellite radio DJs Opie and Anthony.
Wow.
They're under fire now for airing joking comments about raping Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Will they be the next to go? Is radio cleaning house after the Imus debacle? With me now, New City President, New City President Sonia Osorio. She took part in a recent protest calling for radio stations to stop supporting negative language in music and talk radio. And also, our favorite, stand-up comic, Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Patrice, are O&A next?
I hope not. I wish JB and Elvis didn't lose their job or Imus. It's funny. This is the thing. I don't know her, but I'm assuming that she has nothing to do with funny. So I'm gonna speak as the expert on funny. Funny people should just be left to trying to be funny.
What if they're not funny?
Then you made a mistake. But how many times has how many unfunny rape jokes lead to rape? Like,
I don't know how many jokes about rape there are.
There's a lot. But your world is not funny.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Nobody who's out there raping did it because of a rape joke, of course.
World is next on the big world is.
I love that. He's about to tell him his world is not funny.
But your world is not funny. Your world is next on the big story.
He just called him a square.
World is people trying to be funny.
Well, I mean, you think it's okay to try to make jokes about rape?
Yes.
I'm diabetic. I make fun of that. I'm a victim. I might lose a toe. But I'm trying to make fun of. I'm trying to make fun of anything I think I can make fun of.
Sonia?
You know,
why are we asking
what's happening
Sonia?
now?
Sonia's not a comedian. She's going to give an uptight response.
It's the marketplace
Okay.
is deciding what's appropriate or what's not appropriate. I think the nation is just tired. There's a new mood in the nation.
What nation?
What?
The nation. You know what? We're tired of things that are
Is this
just
the nation, this
hurtful
paper, and you? I'm not the nation. I'm just speaking for me and funny. You're speaking for the nation, or you speak?
Wow. Oh, Patrice is so good, just immediately calling out, like, you are talking like you are more important than you are, and you speak for everybody. No, you can just speak for yourself, actually.
Yeah, you know why? Because I remember 6 years ago doing something against Anthony Openy because they were just so...
Okay, she called them Anthony and Openy?
Years ago doing something against Anthony Openy because...
Anthony and Openy. Anthony and Opening.
They were just so outrageous, and they're...
Okay, so she already has an axe to grind. This woman already doesn't like Opie and Anthony.
Violent images that they put out to women was just...
She sucks.
Uncalled for. And now, I think people...
You think they were trying to be funny?
I think now people in this country...
Do you think they were trying to be funny?
Tired. You know what? I don't care if they're trying to be funny.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Why are you in that business?
I've been to your show once, and it wasn't...
Oh, yes. Why are you in that business? It would be like me trying to tell doctors how to do their job. Or, the guy on the roof fixing the roof be like, actually,
very funny being a woman.
It was
in your
hilarious.
Show.
Oh, how much she's mentioned being a woman twice already. Nobody gives a shit.
When you talked about...
That's why she doesn't like me. I was in the paper with her, and the joke is hilarious, called The Angry Pirate. And the lady who wrote it in her outrage didn't even know what it meant. And anybody who read it laughed because they know what funny... You're not living in the context of funny. You're living in the context of fired.
Have every right to be as funny as they want. They can go out and try to be as funny as they want, make as much money.
She looks like Monica Lewinsky.
Make as much money being as funny as they want. This is what's happening. There is a change in this country. People are realizing they have an opportunity to speak out.
Wow, is this beginning of... This might have been the beginning of, like, the swing towards woke. We're talking 2007. When did woke really become bad? With Obama, right? What was that, 2008, 2010? Wow. Interesting.
And advertisers are listening.
You're
radio
not talking.
stations
You're
are
not talking.
listening.
You're not talking to who I talk to.
And you're not going to get paid as much money anymore.
Sonia and Patrice,
That's
look
what
at
it
this.
is. The marketplace.
More
is
CBS
speaking.
radio firings. They've been on a tear lately.
All right.
Are they cleaning house, or is this the PC cops run amok?
You know what it is, John. You know what it is while you're reading that paper. It's the PC cops run amok.
Well, you think
Who's
she's
the
a PC cop?
Of course she is. She has an entire encyclopedia of her stance on it, but it's no passion involved. It's not a real. This is just what she has to say. We are outraged and fired and
He's a
fired
fool. He's an
and
absolute
fired.
fool.
Name calling. I'm outraged.
Fool.
I am outraged.
You should be. You should be.
I am a fool. Now, if I called you a fool,
You know what? People are feeling a new sense of entitlement.
Who are these
to
people?
decency in this country?
Who are the people?
A new
How can
sense
you,
of
Patrice?
entitlement
Here's
to
what. Here's
decency.
my question. How can you justify a bad joke, a joke that isn't funny? Oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
An attempt that isn't funny, doesn't get any laughs, and is about raping the first black woman to ever become the Secretary of State of the United
Don't
States.
throw that at me.
Well, why not?
The attempt is what I'm trying to fight for. The joke funny jokes and unfunny jokes are come out of the same birth. You don't know if anything is going to be funny. You should attempt to be able to make anything funny.
Don't you think a joke about rape is doomed to be not funny?
It's possible, but I've heard them.
You've heard a funny rape joke?
I'd say a couple. Watch my HBO special. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, Patrice says that if you're having sex with a woman, doggy style, and if you hit her in the head just the right time.
No, it's ejaculate in her eye and kick her in the shin, and she walks around like, arg! It's the angry pirate. That's what she was trying to say.
A violent act of hitting her in the back of her head, her body.
It's called the donkey punch.
Which will then...
Why are you laughing? She's outraged. It's called the donkey punch. It's whole humor that she has no clue what it is.
We have the same problem that Opie and Anthony does. You can't say just anything on the air?
You can say anything you want. It might not be funny. You might get in trouble for it, but you should be able to be attempting. And plus, when is a crazy bum going to get an opportunity to rape the president? If the president's wife, John? It was trying to be funny.
All right, Patrice, why aren't I hearing Al Sharpton complain about this thing involving Congress?
Because it wasn't involving young black women.
Well, it's involving a very prominent black woman.
Well, where was she during young black? Everybody has their agenda.
I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me.
But why am I not hearing from Sharpton?
Because it doesn't concern him. It's not concerning him. It's black. It's, you know, come on now. You know, Al Sharpton has his agenda, and it was perfect for Al. Young black women. And now she's representing just women in general. She's not representing the nappy hoe part. She's representing just the hoe.
Just the way that this woman bungled his jokes, but like still tried to tell them, like, no, we need to, like an HR person. Oh my gosh.
The nappy-headed part, she has nothing to do with. Just a hoe.
Sonia?
You know what? Women have been abused publicly in the media for too long, and people are tired of it. This has been
and then we had Me Too, and then it was doing too much in the other way.
A beautiful response of just the general public saying to advertisers, we're your consumers. We don't want to have to avoid everything in the street. We don't want to have to worry about what radio station we turn on. And there is some really derogatory, violent thing to deal with. You're going to get all your information,
ma'am, is secondhand from someone making you aware that someone may have said something that you should be upset about.
Yes.
It's a shame. Your constituency, the people you represent aren't all victims in this matter.
Patrice O'Neal, thank you very much. Sonia Osorio, thanks.
Gosh, I feel like he died like right. When did he die, actually? When did Patrice O'Neal die? 2011. That was right when I was getting into comedy. He was only 41. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he died right when I was getting into comedy. So we were like ships passing. Oh my gosh, so funny. So thank you, Joffrey. Okay, thank you. I answered the Europe question. Aspirations of mediocrity. Where would you never travel? Oh, anywhere in the Middle East, anywhere in Africa, maybe South Africa, but like that's so far down on the list. Like there's so many other places I'd rather go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and write off the whole continent of Africa, the whole Middle East. I don't need to go to Greenland. Where would I never travel? I don't probably have to go to Russia even. I don't feel the need to go to Russia for any reason. I don't need to go to South Korea. No, I don't need to go to North Korea. You know what? I don't need to go to South Korea either. If I want to go somewhere Asian, I'll go to Japan. Lots of places, apparently. Okay. Gabriel Knight. Cincy, Commonwealth Comedy Club on the hillbilly Kentucky side of the river. Also Louisville, 2 hours south of Cincy and Indy. Oh, I got to write these down. Commonwealth Comedy Club. Yeah, now you're talking. Give me like the back hole rooms. Give me the squirrely small clubs. That's where I like to perform. Louisville. Okay, Indy Comedy Caravan. Louisville Comedy Club. Boom. Thank you so much, Gabriel. That's very helpful. Very helpful. It is. I know. I can tell after seeing that is required comedy viewing. Name calling. I'm appalled. Do you think Israel is a topic worth breaking up over? Oh, you mean like if people are dating? Honestly, I guess it depends who you're dating, but really any topic can be break up worthy if it means enough to the person, you know? Me personally, no. I don't give a fuck about Israel. Like, I don't understand. I don't see the big deal. I don't care enough to look into it. If that makes me sound like a bad person, I'm sorry. But again, when I talk about like my list of priorities, things that are important to me, things I'm curious about learning more about, like Israel doesn't even make the list. Like, I'm not even curious about it. Sorry. When you don't care, you don't care. Oh, Openy. Yeah. Openy. Anthony and Openy. That's funny. Opening is his prawn name. Openy. Yeah. Openy Unleashed. Yep. Stay in your lane. Yeah. He explained that really eloquently, Patrice. Like that. This is not your world. You don't live in the land of funny. Never tell a comedian how to tell jokes or give them a book to enhance their material. Oh, what year was that interview? I think it was 2007. Patrice is too black to argue with. Absolutely. Well, oh, woke was after the Wall Street crash. Okay, so after 2008. Very interesting. He's so black, he's purple. Wow. Tosh was great against this. Wow. Soy woke up SJW crap, started the politically correct bullshit in 1995. And every 10 years it got worse. In 2005, it started to get even more messed up. Then in 2015, it reached peak woke, 1,000% woke. Yep, that sounds about right. Because, yeah, I felt like it all really got ratcheted up after I graduated college. Bum, bum, bum. Look at Bach. He's so young. I like LaCroix. It's the only seltzer that I feel like you can really like chug. You can't chug a Topo Chico. You'll go blind. Topo's too spicy. All right, Chris, you got to step it up and entertain me, or I'm going to One Knot and entertaining a Topps Chrome football break. That's so funny. Frank loves the Topps Chrome baseball cards. He has a lot of them. Okay, South Africa is nice, but again, like you got to go through regular Africa to get to South Africa. Russia's the last bastion for white Christians. Okay, all right, fine. I won't write it off. We'll go to Egypt. The pyramids are great. Okay, all right. Again, Erica, like, I'm not anti-Egypt, but I'm like, there's so many other places I'd like want to go first. But you have the Virgin Mary behind you. I do. I forget who sent that to me. A fan. I think it's cool. How is Opie Unleashed doing these days? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. My next stream should be about Opie Unleashed. Oh, you're Egyptian, Erica? That makes sense. You've been many times? Lara was there reporting during the worst riots that was not a normal thing, horrible thing to happen. Oh man. Huh. Did you ever get your money back from the black woman, who stole your purse from Compound Media? No, she never got arrested. It's New York. They don't arrest people. And no, but actually Anthony ended up paying me back, which was very kind. Yeah, she stole $300 out of my purse, and I was just like, "Oh, let me be a person who carries cash with them." So much for that. She was like, "Whoop." She took it. She yoinked it. Okay. Erica, has Chrissie never seen you do your walk? What do you mean your walk? You have a special walk? Is it like a funny walk? No, Wraith, they did not. American Airlines never rectified the outfit debacle. I never heard from them. I never received so much as 1 mile. Not a apology. Oh, right, walk like an Egyptian. Nothing. They did nothing, which makes me irate. But again, I have so many points with them. I can't leave them. Do you understand? Oh my gosh. Wow. This was fun, y'all. Again, if you want to send me something, like it could be gummies or not. It could be again like stuff for the bean. Like a kooky childhood toy, something nostalgic from the 90s. I love that stuff. Like I have a Napoleon Dynamite doll over there. I should display that. Maybe that's what I'll do when I have a new studio. I'll do like rows of, I'll have like shelves of things in the back. Okay, how exciting. This really flew by. I really can't believe this has been 2.5 hours. This truly has just flown by for me. Zato, Chrissy, you don't know about Ron the waiter and Tony P on Opie's show? No, I don't. No, I don't. Is this Opie's current show? Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Cover Opie. I'm gonna check that out, Zato. And one final super chat from Aspirations of Mediocrity. What state has the worst cuisine? Oh boy. Well, I haven't been to every state, but of the ones I've been to, I would say like, well, I don't even know what's fair to say because even in Middle America, you still have all your chains, like all your chain restaurants. So there's really no like worst cuisine. Like even if I were to say like Indiana, it's like they still have the same chains that we have here in New York. So, but if you mean like culturally, I don't know. I'll say Indiana. They don't have like a special thing that's like they're known for. Do you know what I mean? Like Chicago has deep dish. Michigan and Wisconsin have cheese curds. New York has its pizza and its bagels. But these were all great questions, guys. And shout out to the king of the chat, B. Christopher 1, and all you other guys. Everyone else is a prince of the chat and a princess. Cool. This was so fun. Again, send me stuff. Here's my P.O. box. Write me letters. Write me cards. Send me things. Send the bean things. And what else? Maybe I'll be doing a late night stream tomorrow. And what else? And then tune back in Saturday for Cecil and Matt Mead. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. Love those guys. That's going to be a fun one. They're both hysterical. And then, of course, as always, Simpcast on Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this Mailbag Ask Me Anything. Shout out to the Gons. Thank you, Gons, for the card and the dollar bills. Thank you to Gummy Guy Sam for the treats and the Bunnicula. I think that's it. Who else sent me something? I can't think of it. This was fun, guys. Love you all. And I will see you guys possibly tomorrow, but definitely Saturday. And thank you for the questions. Mailbag. Touch the mailbag. Yeah. What else is good? Oh, the anchovies. Yum. Sending the bean anchovies and a skip it. Oh, that's cute. You guys are funny. All right. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.